Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video and I have more pictures from Vegas, but I'm getting close to the end. I've done a lot of work on these layouts and I'm really close. So for this one though, I have a double page spread here. I like this one because it's different. I just have two 4x6s that are vertical here and you don't see that too often in pocket pages at least. And then over here I have a regular pocket page. And these are all from the Speakeasy that is in the lower level of the Mob Museum. Once we were done in the museum looking at the exhibits, we decided to go have drinks. So we went down there. I do have one pocket here that's going to have a flip because I have multiple photos that I need to fit in. So I have this one that just talks about speakeasies during the Prohibition era. Then I have a copy of the menu so you can see what we ordered. They're on here. And then they had this little quiz you could do as part of their app, and it tells you who you are in the mob world basically. And so by what I answered, they said that I am actually the Speakeasy owner. So I thought that would work with everything that I have here. So to get me started, I have pulled out a couple of things here. This is a bag of things that are all just friend related. I thought that there might be something in there since it was my friend and I here, might be something I could use. The rest of these are all food and drink related. So I have my pocket cards here. I have a bunch of embellishments of all types, epoxy, chipboard, wood veneer, that kind of thing. And then I also have stickers. In addition to all that, I also have several stamp sets that feature food and drinks. So if I have to, if I don't like anything here, I don't find enough, I can certainly bust out the stamps and make use of those too. So right away, I'm looking at this sheet of stickers, which I've had forever. Oh, they don't say anything on here. I think they're from Mambi, but no date, no idea. But I like the fact that this one is green because I do have this green mint leaf here. And so that might work with what I've got going. And I love the color. It would definitely bring in more of that green color. Now, the rest of these don't really work. Maybe this one, because it's got this, this is some type of bitter in there. I don't remember what exactly it is they told us, but I have forgotten. But it's a shade of that maybe, so maybe I could get away with that. I'm not sure. I like the idea of it being very bright and sparkly though, just to bring in more color because it was very dark in there. So it was tough even to get photos and I had to lighten them because they have the light set so low. So I like the idea of bringing in that color. I'm just not sure how it works with the whole feel of the page. When I was off camera thinking about, do I really want to use these stickers or not, I decided to look through my cards just to see what I have. And nothing in my food and drink really went with this in terms of what it said or color scheme or all of that. But in my general cards, I did find this one. I'm wondering if I can pull it off because of this. Those are pretty much the colors that are in that. It's kind of a bold pattern. It's very bright, but I'm wondering if I put this over that space there and maybe do just a thin white mat or something to pull in this, and then I'll have white in the menu here and the rim of the glass, that kind of stuff. If I do that, maybe I can get away with it, and then I can figure out some kind of embellishment to overlap here. Maybe I'll stamp something and cut it out, fussy cut it and add it or something, I'm not sure. I'm willing to give it a go though because I really like this card. However, it still presents the problem that I have nothing here and I need something. I think whatever it is going to have to be black and white. Again, I may end up having to make my own, but just for this color scheme, I'm not really sure what else would work other than black and white. I went through my black and white scraps that I have, and I loved this because of that Art Deco look. I just thought maybe that would be cool for a speakeasy, but it's a little too small, so I'd still have to put a background behind it, like a black piece of paper or something, so I'm not sure that that would necessarily work. But I have this one, which is 6x6, and I love the phrase. It says, "Celebrate, life is a party." And I think that fits the theme here, but I'm worried that this pattern is super bold. So I may cut a 3x4 out of that, lay it down, and just layer it with some stuff and see what I think. All right, I did cut down that paper, but then I thought, hey, maybe I should look through that envelope of stuff, or this bag of stuff that I had that was all friend themed. Maybe there's something in there. Oh my gosh, I found quite a few actually that I could use here and I can't decide. So I'm just going to lay them down one by one so you can see them. I love it that it says, we'll look back at this and laugh, because we did have a good time. We were slightly disappointed in that it wasn't as like themey as we thought it was going to be. We thought maybe like the waiters and waitresses and bartenders would dress up in period costume. No, basically just black and white standard stuff. So that was kind of disappointing, but the rest of it was pretty cool. And we did have some good laughs when we were down there, so I thought that would be appropriate. I also have this one that says, "This is us." I'm not real thrilled that this is in blue, but I like this color. It's a very good match for what's over here. It brings out this, so maybe that would work. And it says us, and two of us were there. I also like this one a lot. Good times together with you. So I can talk about having drinks with my best friend. And I love that it's green. It brings out more of that. Now, I would definitely need to work in green over here to balance that, but I like it. And then this one kind of matches my shirt here. So I feel like maybe I could get away with it, but I don't like how it looks with this color. So I'm on the fence about that, and then I'd have to work in pink over there. Now I do have pink drinks here, but we didn't have pink drinks, so I don't know that I want to do that either. And then I have this one, which I said might have to be black and white. It definitely is. And I love the phrase, "A good friend knows all your best stories. A best friend has lived them with you," because that's exactly what we're doing. And everything matches with black and white. And I could do something with it. I could cut this off and find another background if I wanted. It gives me options. And then this one, it's a little bit lighter green than this, like what I was going for. But I like that it says "living our best life." I would probably cover up that heart with a drink or something else, but I like that it says that, and that it has white font. It brings that out more. So I have lots of good choices here, and I'm really having trouble picking what I want. So I think I'm going to go off camera for a bit, just play around with them, maybe add some stickers and see what happens. I have picked out a few things. I also found this in my friend's stuff. "Together is better." I want to use that. It's green, talks about us being together, which is great. I also found this little embellishment that says "drink," and since I'm wearing the pink shirt, I figure I can probably do it here or here, layer it somehow. And then I decided to just cut a 4x6 from random green pattern paper, use that as the background, and then I can put this on here. I will probably mat it in black just to bring that in. But at least now I have all of my backgrounds decided, which is a huge help, I think. Now I can start the fun part, which is embellishing everything. I decided to switch up this card a little bit. I thought, okay, I can use part of that space that was there that would have been for journaling, stamping, whatever, and just use it as a built-in design element. So I only covered up part of that, and then I layered these over it just for some visual interest. Put this on there at the top, and now that's really all I have to do with that one, which is awesome. So now I have to figure out, what am I going to add to this other than this embellishment? I'm thinking maybe one of the big green drinks, again, to kind of bring that over to the other side. I'm not totally sure, but then I do also have room back here. I can add something, and then I'm wondering if I should add little arrows that point to what we ordered, or if I should just leave it as is. I'm not sure yet. For this photo, I decided to layer these together, but I don't want that blue umbrella on there. There's really not blue in here anywhere, and I don't really want that showing. So I've attached it here, and I'm just gonna clip off the edge, and then that might be it on this one. I may add a tiny little third thing if I find it, but maybe not. For this one, I actually decided to do something similar to this, where I have my background, I matted a thin mat, just black here instead of white, and then I'm putting my stickers at the bottom, and I'm going to clip off what I don't need. So then I get to bring in the color, but I don't need to worry about how they're going to fit. There we go, and that's how it looks once they've been cut. For this card, I again did the same trick. I just took a different drink in the pink color that matches, cut off what I didn't need, and I love that it adds some color and sparkle there since there's glitter in it. It's perfect. And then I decided to move some photos around here because I definitely want this to be the last thing showing that our drinks are done. But in order to manipulate this and have everything look right, I had to switch that around. And then I also found this in my 3x4 general stash of cards. I thought, hey, it's a similar pattern, it's a similar color, I think I could get away with it. So what I'm actually going to do is, just to have enough of that peeking through, I'm going to trim down this photo a little bit on both the length and the width and then place it over. It would give me the room to stamp, add another sticker, whatever I want to do. All right, I figured out this one and I know that I'm going to stamp on the bottom. Left myself enough room and I pulled out this stamp set, and it's more about food really, but it does have this thing here that says ready for consumption. And I thought, well, that's perfect because we were consuming some drinks. And just for reference, this is a set from Carrie Bradford's studio. I don't know if you can see that. It's really hard on camera and it's tiny. And the set is just called Eat. That's all it says. I have no idea if this is still available on her site. I don't know, but if you like it, go out and check. All right, I have the stamp ready to go. I have my ink over here. I did a test run just to make sure I have the stamp straight. Inking looks good. So now all I have to do is align it where I want it. And voila. On the right side, I now have everything put into the page protector. And these two pockets were both 4x6s. So I just put the items next to each other and adhered them directly to the back of the photos on the other side because the layout on the other side is already done. So I know it's safe to do that. Then I have them in there. Everything looks good. I'm really pleased with that side of the page. So now I have to finish this one. I've put in the back part of the pocket here, but I have to do the flip for these, so I will do that next. All right, so here is the photo flip I'm going to use, and this one is from Simple Stories. Because this is going to be the top, I don't like things that hang over, so I don't want to try to mess with this and fold this over. So actually this will fold down like so. So I'll put this one in here. So when it folds down like that, this one needs to go this direction. There we go. So it'll sit like that. I just remove my adhesive. Line it up to the other pocket. That looks pretty good, I think. Make sure I press down so the adhesive really sticks, and there you go. So I think everything is done with this one. Here's another one finished for Vegas. Thanks for watching.